Hi from Teacher Melissa, and today this is a video in the series on extensions. And so this whole extension video today is about how to extend with clothing. Now I know that this is a basic unit or it can be an advanced topic depending on how we handle it. So everything I'm going to tell you today can be scaffolded up or down depending on the age level and the English proficiency level of your students. So just adapt as needed depending on how much conversation you're going to use. But I'm always looking for ways that I can teach brand new English words to my students to help them converse more easily, and also as a marketing tool for me because I can brag about it to parents and to learning partners about how I am teaching beyond what the content shows. Now, of course, we're going to extend with the content itself, but I want to show you some ways that I kind of jump off of that and also extend beyond that with clothing. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for clothing that is in the lesson slides. So I'm going to pull up a slide here. You can see that I've got my little girls here and they are wearing shirts with little straps. I tell my students, oh, look, they are wearing, I'll circle it, they're wearing this shirt. Look, no sleeves, tank top. And I might type it in the chat box, tank top. And I will explain, oh, this is summer. Oh, it's so hot. I might pull out my fan. Oh, it is so hot. So no sleeves. I might even say, depending, again, on the age of my student, a t-shirt has short sleeves. Tank top, no sleeves. Do we wear a tank top in winter? Of course, they're going to say no. Again, this all depends. Am I talking to a level 2? Am I talking to a level 6? Or am I talking to a level 3 who should be a level 5 and can really converse but just can't read very well? Okay, so there's lots of ways you can use this. So I'm looking for things in the extensions and in the slides themselves, pointing out clothes they wear. I might say a farmer wears bib overalls, or things that I know are not generally taught in the clothing lessons, which are basically shirt, pants, shorts, skirt, socks, shoes. All right. So I'm looking to extend their knowledge of what we call these things in America. Wave my flag a lot. In America, we call this a tank top. Okay. So I'm looking in the lesson. So just look for those things like that. Okay. Another thing that you can look for is if they have a stripe shirt on. So I've got one here where the little boy is wearing a striped shirt. So I will say, you know, it has lines like this. I will say, and I'll say stripes. These are stripes. So he is wearing a striped shirt. Again, I'm typing this in the chat box, striped shirt. For this one, I often pull up some animals. Look, see the lines on the zebra? Stripes. This is a striped animal. I might even put my tiger, whatever, okay? So anything I can do, and I just point out striped. Oh, he has a striped shirt. Great little bitty extension. Type it in the chat box. Type it to the parent and feedback and to the learning partner. Let them know you're extending and teaching American words. English words, they might call it something different in Canada and England. I'm not sure, but I live in America, so I'm teaching English words. If you live in Canada, feel free to say whatever they call it in Canada, okay? So I'm looking in the lesson slides. Another place that I am looking is what the student is wearing that day. So this student started class, or at some point in class, she took her turtleneck and folded it up and had it over her mouth. Now, I don't care. This is a regular student of mine. She often does goofy things, but she is very proficient and always participates. Great student. But she pulled her shirt up like this. And I started laughing. Oh, you look like a turtle. A turtle. And then later in the lesson, you know, she put her whole head up and popped it out. I say, look, a turtle. In America, we call that shirt turtleneck. And I typed it. So she did this. I'm on it, man. She does something with her clothes. I recognize something she did not know. And this student is fluent. Nearly fluent. She was born in Canada. She lived many years in She's living back in Beijing. Her parents are fluent in English. So she did not know turtleneck. Or parents had never thought to tell her that, even though they knew what it meant. So this is a great extension. I use turtleneck. Now I put this AR sticker on it. Now there's a new turtle AR sticker that I would probably use in place of this one, but at least I showed a pond, like a turtle lives in a pond. So I did the best I could with what I had. All right. So turtleneck. Now this next slide, this was classic. This is my 13-year-old boy, very good student, but struggles with conversation. So I really have to explain a lot to him. So I had to scaffold down actually a little bit. Reads great, understands well, but conversation's difficult for him. So I'm always looking for ways to have conversation beyond the lesson because he can answer the lesson questions. Okay. So we were reading Little Red Riding Hood. This was a unit on solving problems. So it's an upper level. He's just level 6. And I noticed he had a hood on his sweatshirt. He wears this often at home. It's his warm, cozy thing he wears in many, many classes. So here comes Little Red Riding Hood. And I said, oh, look, you have a hat like hers. And I had to really TPR. You put your hat on. You have a hat on your shirt? Put on your hat. And he did. And I said, oh, look, you're like Little Red. And he sheepishly grinned, yes. And I said, we have a special name for this hat that people wear in America because this is hood. If the hat is attached on your shirt, hat is on your shirt, we call that a hood. Your shirt like you are wearing, we call it a hoodie. And I typed hoodie, okay? And that's why we call her Little Red Riding Hood. He had no clue why we called her Little Red Riding Hood. I think a lot of students in America may not even realize that. I'm not sure. So I said, look, she has a hood attached. You have a hood attached. Your shirt all together with long sleeves, warm with a hood. We call it a hoodie. So this went on. We had a long extension with this because I said, in America, students may wear a hoodie to school, but they may not have their hood on while teacher is teaching. And he said, oh, not in China either. And then why not? So I'm drawing him out in conversation about the clothing. And he said it is not respectful. And same thing in America. You can wear your hood outside. You can wear your hood to play, but you may not wear your hood while teacher is teaching. So great conversation. And I'm teaching him these new words. And you can see, I'm just going to pop up here the parent feedback that I'm putting for hoodie. That I used it as an extension, and I'm just going to copy and paste that little bit right there and put it down to the learning partner also to let them know that I am teaching new extensions with my students in hopes that they keep sending me students and give me more students because they love my extension conversations. Okay, so these are some of the extensions that I use. I can also point out some things that I'm wearing, and sometimes I wear something particular just so I can talk about it. So see my shirt with flowers? They'll say, oh, beautiful teacher, or the yawn, whatever. And then I will say, we call this kind of shirt floral. If a shirt or a dress or even a chair has flowers on it, we call it floral. I might wear something with polka dots, and I will tell them polka dots, they love that. See this with these dots, and I'll draw little polka dots on the screen. We call this polka dots. So plaid, stripes, I've done it with all kinds of clothing. It's a great extension for you. Easy, great if you've got a class that's flying by really quick. Start looking on those slides. Look at what the kid's wearing. Look what's in the background. And look for some way that you can extend and improve their conversation skills and teach them new English words at the same time. Don't forget, you can click subscribe below to be automatically notified as soon as a new video comes out in any of my series. Thanks.